call to order for City of Forest Park Council. There's a work session. I put a work session on there. Council meeting number 1462. Today is October 20th, 2025. We could, if you don't mind, we can stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first item on the agenda is, as you can see, I am the first vice mayor. Our mayor is not here today, so I'm standing in for him. We have the roll call, please.
Adams,
Present.
Brown, Clark,
Here.
Harrison.
Here.
Holt,
Here.
Moore, Sylvester.
Here.
Can I get a motion to excuse Mayor Brown, please?
I'd like to make a motion to excuse Mayor Brown from tonight's council meeting.
All in favor?
Second.
Opposed?
Okay.
Mayor Brown has been excused. The next item on the agenda are the minutes. Have everybody had the opportunity to read the minutes? And are there any questions, additions, or deletions? The next item on the agenda is the presentation. The first presentation is Resilient Neighborhood Award presentation. Who's that done by? Our Chief Jermaine.
Hi, good evening.
Evening.
My name is Jermaine Hill. I'm the fire chief of your Forest Park Fire Department, and I wanted to share with the council and the community an award that we received from the Hamilton County EMA called the Resilient Community Award, and I want to trace it back to its roots. We have a police officer by the name of Jim Ward. I was a sergeant at the time. And the police department, they were entering into a process where they would be becoming certified by an organization called CALEA. So Jim and I, we had several conversations, and then he fired off an email to this gentleman, Ryan McEwen, and this is how the email went. Good afternoon, Ryan. Jim Ward here from the Forest Park Police Department. I work with Jermaine at the fire department. I have my begging hat in hand. I'm working on a new CALEA standard that requires codifying any response or our response in the case that our agency was completely destroyed by a disaster. And you guys know it could happen, right? Like with tornadoes, hurricanes, we've had several wind events, so you never know what's going to happen. We have to be prepared. Would you have any information that I could get from you to develop my proposed standards? This just came out, and think any other agencies may be asking you for similar information. I have attached the standards. Would you mind taking a peek and letting me know if you have anything? I would be much obliged. With respect, Jim. And even though a portion of it was because of the CALEA standards, but also as a city, we had not prepared ourselves. Like, we had names in the books that were 20 years old, people that were removed. So it was time for us to update our protocols and know exactly what to do any event that something happens. Now, could we have made it work? Yeah, we could have. But we needed to do our due diligence and practice these standards and have tabletop exercises so that it would go seamlessly and the city could continue if disaster were to strike. So, Director McEwen, can you tell us why you chose the City of Forest Park for this illustrious award?
Thank you very much, Chief. My name is Ryan McEwen. I'm the Assistant Director with Hamilton County Emergency Management and Homeland Security Agency. Quick show of hands in the room. How many people have heard of Hamilton County Emergency Management? A few of you. Okay, that's more than I get most meetings. I am not surprised to see Forest Park with a majority of the hands up, because Forest Park is a community that kind of embodies our mission, which is to create a culture of preparedness in Hamilton County. We have 21 different hazards that we've identified that could impact the community. And even though I've only been with the county for just about a decade, throughout that time, I've been working with Forest Park, with Jim, with Chief Hill, with Chief Alva Jones, and just had the opportunity to really see how much Forest Park puts its residents and its community first. And even though we don't have a lot of disasters that happen very frequently, they have always made sure to say, what can we do to make sure we are prepared should the worst happen? So just in the last couple of years, to give you guys an idea of some of the things that Forest Park has done, they have helped develop multiple iterations of the county's mass casualty incident plan. They sit as members of the county's Emergency Operations Center team. In 2021, they invite us to do a tabletop exercise specifically for Forest Park. We've helped develop the continuity of operations plans and the city's emergency operation plans. In 2022, they invite us to do a damage assessment training for their first responders. They have invited us to do multiple outreach events and have helped us promote our Alert Hamilton County notification tool to the residents. And because of that, we wanted to make sure that we recognized all the good work that Forest Park is doing. So this is only the second time we've given out this particular award. Forest Park is only the second of the 49 communities in Hamilton County to have received this award. So at our Partners in Preparedness event that we had at the end of last month, we awarded Forest Park with this plaque, which says, recognizing a Hamilton County community that has fostered a culture of preparedness and strengthened their resilience through ongoing preparedness activities. So our 2025 recipients of this award was the city of Forest Park. Wonderful. And they deserve applause. So thank you to all of the community members that are in here today for all of your participation in this. To the first responders and to the leaders in this community, thank you for allowing them to make safety and disaster preparedness a priority. It really reflects very highly on your community. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Director McEwen. Chief Arns, would you mind telling us a little bit about the CALEA standards?
Yeah, I don't think City Council is too unfamiliar with CALEA. I've spoken from this podium many times about it. I'll just give you a real brief history. In 2018, when I became the police chief, it was our goal at that time to become CALEA accredited. Part of the CALEA accreditation process was to go through all the policies and procedures that we do. And when we got to the emergency operations plan and we pulled that book out, I think some dust and some spiders fell out of it because it was from 2004. So Chief Hill is right. There were names and numbers and there were plans, but they certainly were not up to date and they certainly weren't adequate. The CALEA accreditation manager at the time was Jim Ward, who eventually became a lieutenant and eventually retired, and we rehired him part-time to stay as our accreditation manager. And he did. He took the reins of that horse and really got that plan up to date. And I know the EMA probably were down there going like, who is this Jim Ward guy? But he was able to bring the entire city together, all the departments, Public Works, Fire, Police, and yes, we've done tabletop exercises because we know that if it's predictable, it's preventable. So that's our mantra. And Jim, I know you don't want to say anything, but please just come up and accept some recognition for the hard work you've done over the last 8 years. I've learned two things. One, I got to figure out how these emails get out. And two, never answer my phone again. I would just simply say that it's a team effort. There is no one person or one group that does this. Ryan with EMA had several staffers help. When you look at this, I'm pretty much the scribe. Every division head in the department had input in creating this playbook. Our sole goal is to operate as a team when something really, really bad happens and everybody's struggling looking for a leader, and they're going to come to you. We're going to have a playbook that we can share that goes, listen, here's what's important, here's what we're going to get rid of, here are the things that need to happen so that we do not lose control of the city and things evolve into chaos. It's truly a group effort, and it's a beginning. We're going to continue to move forward, continue to play together, continue to look out for each other.
Because at the end of the day, we serve the community, and we like that, and we like playing together. I don't think there's anything else that can be said about this. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And in closing, I want to say, we give the community what it wants, we give the community what it needs, what it deserves, we keep our people safe, and we have fun. Forest Park now, Forest Park forever. I'm out.
Thank you so much. Just a quick comment. So when the CALIA accreditation was going on, I remember having so many questions about this. For our department being considered small, if you will, to take on that international accreditation work led by Mr. Ward, it was quite a feat. And it was at a time when it was really, really tumultuous around the United States. And to see all the strides and the lengths that we took to making preparation a priority, it was really nice. And then when it comes to that emergency management and the training, when I was at the John Glenn School for Public Leadership, I got to see firsthand just what goes into it, and I was totally blown away. Had no idea that it was so technical. There were so many layers of that, and it was confirmed in what you all had been doing. So we are top notch when it comes to emergency preparation here. Thank you.
Any other comments from council members?
I would say that we want to thank the EMA for everything they did to help us with that, but also for locating your facility here in the city of Forest Park as well. So, welcome.
Absolutely, absolutely. I do have a couple of comments, but I'm going to save them for my presentation because they will go hand in hand with some of the experiences that I've had this past week with our police department, and of course our fire department is absolutely amazing as well. But I do want to say thank you for taking the time, because in an effort to keep yourself safe, you keep all of us safe, and so I'm just want to say thank you for that. Thank you for recognizing that there are practices, protocols that have to be followed, and as the time changes, things change, and so I thank you for being able to be aware of that and implementing that process so that we can not have spider webs and whatnot coming out of our books, but we know that we're up to code, we're up to date, we're doing the right practices, and we are informing our community. So if you're not a part of the Hamilton County Emergency Management, they do send out text messages when there is weather or any other concerns. I encourage any of our residents today to definitely go online and look that up and see about getting those emails. So if there's a tsunami, right? Probably not, but a typhoon or whatever that is going to happen within the weather, you'll have first-hand knowledge on how to evacuate and what to do. Okay, thank you.
Real quickly, I just noticed that Commissioner Dumas is here, our former mayor, and she had a lot to do with her commitment to Forest Park to help get that EMA operation
Yes.
here.
I just want to say thank you all for all your services, and thank Commissioner Dumas, as the city manager said, for helping to get that mission accomplished. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and we're going to be looking out to you for future endeavors for the city of Forest Park. So again, thank you, and thank you all. The next item on the agenda is another presentation, the time capsule presentation. I think that is our own Jay.
Which I had mentioned prior, but I'll mention again that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And while we're doing that, I'll make this statement. I had mentioned it last council meeting. I'll mention it again because we have people here. But Commissioner Dumas, again, was the mayor at the time when we buried the first capsule. So to bury it and then for her to be here when we unveil it, I think is pretty cool. So thank you. That wasn't planned, so that's divine order.
Oh, that's fine. somebody stands in front of me.
Oh, that, I'm sorry.
Stand up, Chelsea.
I'm trying. Stand on this table. And I have on my 4-inch heels.
Chelsea, you might want to come down
You
here.
know what? No.
Yeah, all right. You in
I
between
know
those
that.
two.
You funny.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations. Jeff, good work again. Bill?
Okay, the next item on the agenda, we're ready for the time capsule presentation.
All right. Good evening, council members, neighbors, friends, residents. Tonight, we open a window to the year 2000. That was a couple of years ago, I think, right? A time when Forest Park stood on the edge of the new millennium, full of hope, ambition, and community pride. This time capsule is more than a collection of artifacts, though. It's a message from our past, reminding us of who we were, what we valued, and how far we've come. This time capsule was buried at Founders Park, which is on the corner of, it's usually here to tell you, it's across from the old library. So that's usually what I tell people. We actually have two time capsules. This one is buried every 25 and reopened every 25 years. And we have one actually right out here that's going to be opened in like 1,000 years. So I don't think I'll be here then, but this one is every 25 years, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So inside of it, we found a lot of nice artifacts from the year 2000, kind of talking about Forest Park's heartbeat back then. And one of the coolest things they had was these little predictions. And so I'm going to ask council to fill out. And actually, there's one person here whose prediction is still in that time capsule. So if you could take these and pass them down. The predictions ask, what your predictions are for the population, number of businesses, cost of milk, bread, auto, gas, average income, cost of average home, noticeable improvements, worst problem, and general changes. And so we kind of updated it for the year 2050. So this is your prediction for the year 2050. We want your guess for how much milk, bread, automobiles, gas, or a house will cost in Forest Park. Not Cincinnati, not United States, in Forest Park. We want to know, what do you remember most about Forest Park in the year 2025? How will Forest Park grow or change in the next 25 years? What technology do you think will be obsolete by 2050? Also, what do you think will be invented? And then finally, what are your happy hopes for Forest Park by the year 2050? And these are also going to be open to the residents. This entire time capsule is going to be displayed over the next 2 weeks out in our lobby. And so between now and October 31st, residents can come in and look at the artifacts. They can fill out their own prediction. And it will be sealed inside of the time capsule for the next 25 years. We are also asking if you have any artifacts. I did a presentation with our Historical Society last week, and we're looking for items that you would like to put inside of it. You're not going to get it back. So that's the caveat. So it's going to go inside there. It will become our possession. And then 25 years when we reopen the time capsule, it'll be, I can't guarantee every item we get in there, but we are looking for things of historical significance. So if you have something, please come up to the municipal building, check out their time capsule, fill out a prediction form, and then you can talk to us about the items that you may have. A couple things I do want to go over that were in the time capsule, just that I thought were kind of a neat items. we used to have these things called newspapers. I think that's what they called them. Not only that, we had 2 newspapers, a morning and an evening edition. So the Bengals were still terrible back then. I had a good time with the Historical Society going over the cost of food in Thriftway. So we're not going to mention that. We've got a Winton Woods school calendar in here. We've got a Forest Park progress in here. A couple kind of favors for our police department. We've got these old-time cards that they used to pass out. If anybody wants to check out Chief Arns, he's in here as well. So these were just kind of neat. You've probably had the cards, but you haven't seen them all together as a whole sheet. Another item that made it in, this was a key that was given to, presented to Mel and Peggy Williams. Some of you may know. Historical Society, they all knew who this was. This was actually given to them in 1956. And they placed it inside of here as a memento. And so a key to the city from 1956 is inside of this time capsule. There's a couple from our business. This is, I thought this was actually really cool. This is the comprehensive master plan. This was the plan for the entire, I guess, village of Forest Park back in the 50s. The concept plan of what they wanted it to become. We were actually talking previously with Councilman Harrison. He's talking about the different buildings that were around and the roads that weren't even here and those types of things. You see all the dotted lines. These are just proposed. 275 was a proposal back then. So just kind of a neat little item there. We've got the original charter from the city. We've got the comprehensive master plan. We've got the 2000 budget, which is really interesting to read. And then, and I'm not sure where we get our office supplies, but this highlighter still works. So we need to figure this one out. 25 years, a highlighter still works. But.
It has the logo.
So that's just a few of the items. So again, I encourage everyone over the next couple of weeks to come up here and check those out. And definitely fill out one of these forms because some of these predictions, I'm gonna go over just a couple because I thought they were. I'm not gonna name names, but just a couple of them. One of them I really liked. They asked. Let's see. This person, she thought in Forest Park would come back to the entire city would be back to the natural environment. She had a doomsday proposition going on here, so not sure what was going on with Miss M here, but this person was she thought we would have a transit between every major city from all the way from Florida all the way up to Michigan. Would that be nice? This person predicted a new high school building. And a senior center, which is only 4 years later, so that's pretty good. They also predicted that the average home would cost $50,000. So maybe not Nostradamus. Local and federal agencies would move here. We just had that happen. It's kind of neat to see these predictions. We're skipping all the ones that say locals recreation center. There was one. All roads become 4 lanes. Traffic must have been a major problem in the year 2000. I would not want every road to be 4 lanes around here. Expanded parks and recreation. In a race for the guy who runs it. I don't know who wrote that in there. A teen program, which we just started with the school over at with the Boys and Girls Club. So again, kind of some more things that are just now happening. a rail system, another rail system, this one from Kentucky to from Cincinnati to northern Kentucky. Forest Park would have a downtown on Northland Boulevard. They also predicted a new mall being built. So, close, close. No more environmental problems. There was a lot of optimism back in the year 2000. Improved progress, economies, and planning for even greater city. So that's the kind of one I want to end on. That's what I want our happy hopes to be for Forest Park. So again, that's our last question is, what are your happy hopes for the city of Forest Park over the next 25 years? And so if everyone could participate, we'd really appreciate that. And if you're around in 2050, September 2050, make sure you're back right here to open up that next one.
That's nice of you, Jay, but I don't think I'll be back here in 2050.
Jermaine says he's going to freeze his body and be here. All right, thank you, council.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay. Maybe I'll live to be 110 instead of 100. I need a motion.
Motion to amend the agenda and take up at this time item C under presentations, business of the month.
All in favor?
Need a second?
Second.
Please second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The next item on the agenda is business of the month. HQ Company, Dash Working. And there's a plot under the thing for them.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. So you're grabbing the back out, you're good. Let me pull that over. So Google, Microsoft, and Yankee Candle Company, you might not know it, but all of these businesses were started in a garage. Before they could become household names, each one of these businesses had to grow out of the homes that they were started in. Here in Forest Park, we have an abundance of cottage businesses, creative, hardworking people looking to build something of their own. And that's where HQ comes in. For those who don't know what HQ is, they're a professional co-working space right here in our Kemper Meadow Business Park. And they provide the perfect spot for businesses of any size, but especially our small guys, to get out of their home, get their own office space, and legitimize their business. Getting that kind of professional address is often a crucial first step for these businesses. And it goes a really long way just legitimizing them as they grow their business. And so that's why this month I'm really proud to announce HQ as our Business of the Month. And now I'm going to turn it over to Brennan Pandem-Callahan, who's the city manager for the Cincinnati suburbs location, and Devin Hawes, who is the area sales manager for the Forest Park location.
Sorry, I don't think I look as good with the But yes, my name is Devin Hawes, and I really appreciate the hospitality that we've seen here at Forest Park in the time that we've been here. For our goal and especially me and Brennan's goal, even though we deal with a lot of different companies of a lot of different sizes, our hearts are really with a lot of small businesses, businesses that are just starting out. We have a lot of corporations, a lot of international corporations that work with us, but for us, for a lot of people, it's their first step as far as starting a business. And that's going from either working from home to starting with their virtual office products to being able to establish a business address to even some of our co-working spaces, which allow people to kind of work together collaboratively or individually in an office space, or some that are getting their own dedicated office space. So they're really putting their stamp of professionalism into the world and saying, hey, I've started my business, I'm going from working from home, I'm here, I have my first business. And for a lot of people, that's a huge, huge step for legitimizing the business that they're creating. And for us, just in general, I mean, we're really big about neighborhood because some of the greatest inventions, greatest businesses will come from communities just like Forest Park. And so that's really where our heart is. I mean, we may get the corporation, we sit in front of them, we have a good time with them, and we appreciate them. We give them great service like we do everyone, but our hearts are really with the small businesses and those people that you can feel the passion sitting with and talking to them as this is their first venture. So we definitely appreciate Forest Park, and we definitely appreciate, the hospitality, and we're going to do everything we can to serve. And if anybody needs an office space, of course, you have, an office space or a home that will be with us, and we'll do whatever we can to help in any capacity. And we also are happy. We would like to get out in the neighborhood, any events, anything that we can help with to actually be an asset to this community. So, again, we appreciate you guys having us, and we continue to, well, hopefully we'll be here in 25 years. So, I'm hoping to be a part of that time capsule and, see what we can grow with Forest Park together and HQ. So thank you.
On behalf of the city of Forest Park, as city council member, we really appreciate you having your business, putting your business here in Forest Park. Forest Park is really growing, and it's people like you that's going to help us grow and burst at the seam. So I say thank you, thank you, thank you for choosing Forest Park as your home business. And thank you so much. And I present this plaque to your company, Business of the Month, HQ. Are there any comments from city council members?
We just want to thank you for choosing the city of Forest Park, and of course, we want to see you in our time capsule in 2050. So thank you again for choosing Forest Park for your service.
I'd like to say thank you for choosing Forest Park as your place of business, your head to be here. We are a bedroom community, and so when we have businesses here that are here and that have been here for a while, you invest into our communities, you become embedded in our communities, you become part of our communities. So I want to say thank you so much, because you guys could go anywhere, but you chose to be here in Forest Park, and so we want you to stay in Forest Park, and we thank you very, very much for that.
I'm excited about this. I think we've been needing one for quite some time. Quick question though, what's your setup? How many individual, is it desks? Is it offices that are locked? What's the layout like? The people want to know. They're gonna look this up.
So we have a variety of different products. We kind of operate on a stair-step model. It depends on what stage of your business that you're at. So you can start with a business address, register your business as you need to, receive your mail there, tell people this is where I'm at, and have a little bit of pride behind it. And then, and we also have, like over the summer, we have a lot of people that work from home, and then their kids are home from school, and they can't get any work done. So they come to us. We have a lot of flexibility. You just need to be there for a couple months during the summer, and then you can go back home. And then we also have the private office that's locked. We have, I want to say, 18 offices that within the center. Most of them have windows, so you can daydream a little bit while you're working. And then we also have a large co-working space that has 15 desks. Yeah, 15 desks in one room that you get all of the perks of having the private office, but it's a little bit of a cheaper option. It is basically the next step in the stair step. And once that room gets packed in, you'll have a lot of people to talk to. We don't have too many people in there right now, but we'd be happy to welcome all of you with a smile.
Absolutely. I say we do a tour.
Yeah,
Need
absolutely.
to do a community tour.
Yep, anytime.
Sound like a great place to have like a Bible study or something like that. I'm thinking, okay.
We do rent meeting rooms and day offices as well.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thank you.
Wonderful.
Well, in addition, we just, to ditto what the council members said, we want to thank you for having your business here. I know there's opportunity to take witness on the website for the city. As far as identifying events that we've had throughout the year, we're approaching the last phase of this year, and we got a few events left. But there's opportunity to get information of the events that we will plan for next year, and so you can kind of get advance notice to kind of capture which ones that you find yourself able to be able to work with and attend. So, but we want to thank you for that, and hopefully we'll continue to have future growth with the city and with your business. So we appreciate you.
They're gonna be just fine.
Any more comments from council? I need a motion.
Motion to amend the agenda and take up at this time items E through G under new business, motions to appoint candidates to boards or commissions.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Can on the roll, please?
Adams,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Sylvester.
Yes.
All right, so I'll make a motion to appoint Ms. Bridget Hicks to Planning Commission for the term expiring 11/30/2028. I make a motion to appoint Latasha Ward to the Economic Development Commission for the term expiring 11/30/2028. And I make a motion to appoint Ms. Nicole Wiley to the Quality of Life Commission for the term expiring 11/30/2028.
Second.
Can you please come forward? Are you
If
here?
I called your name, Ms. Hicks, Ms. Ward, and Ms. Wiley, if you're here, please come forward. Get you sworn in. Okay, what you're gonna do, you raise your right hand. And then just repeat after me. I, state your name.
I, Latasha Ward,
Okay. Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
the Charter of the Municipality of Forest Park, Ohio,
the Charter of the Municipality of Forest Park, Ohio,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties as,
discharge the duties as
okay, which ward you on?
Planning Commission, Economic Development.
All right, well, thank you much.
Are there any comments from council?
Well, you missed a good dinner we had, what was that, our volunteer dinner on oh my God, I'm sorry, it's been last Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, thank you, Reggie. But that's just one way we say thank you to all the many members of our community that, that volunteer, because that's what Forest Park was built on. We truly could not get much done without the hundreds of volunteers that we have. So you're serving on some excellent boards, and I'm excited to work with you all.
Thank you very much for stepping up.
Yeah, and congratulations. Once again, we couldn't do it without you. And for everybody else, once again, if you're interested in the Board or Commission, please get with our clerk of council. We'll interview you, we'll swear you in, we'll put you to work. Thank you.
And I want to say thank you for stepping up and volunteer to be on the boards and commissions of the city of Forest Park, because a lot of things are run by you. These boards and commissions are run by the people that volunteer. So thank you, thank you, thank you for volunteering. The next item on the agenda is, this is a time for citizens to comment on matters before council or to ask questions of concern to them. When recognized, please come forward to the podium, give your name and address, and then state your comments or questions. Council meetings are tape recorded for ease of transcription. Please limit your comments to 5 minutes. Is there anyone from the public that would like to speak?
Good evening.
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 To the Honorable Mayor Aaron Brown in his absence, to the Honorable Vice Mayors, and to all of the Honorable Council members, to City Manager Don Jones, and to all of the people, Pastor Monroe, I see, to Commissioner Dumas, and all of the wonderful people that are here tonight. We were here about a month ago making you aware. Number one, I'm Pastor Word Deliverance, Bishop Bobby Hilton, Pastor Word Deliverance. We've been here in Forest Park for over 30 years. We've been working here. And we're at a point now that we're very excited. Forest Park is an exciting community. It is our honor to be a part of Forest Park. We've done a lot of things in Forest Park, and we built a family life center. We could have put all of our money into a nice church, but we didn't do that. We put our money into a family life center. And there's a lot there. And it's a state-of-the-art family life center. And we've been in discussions with your city manager and Chris Lewis for a while, for months. They're tough negotiators. They got on my nerve. I'm sure I got on their nerve. We apologize to each other, we move on. But I could say, I'm proud to say that tonight we are very, very close, very, very close to being in the place we come to an agreement that we are partnerships. We're in a partnership. That's what we look forward to, being in a partnership with Forest Park. We have a facility. We're not finished growing. We have some more growing to do. But we look very forward to finishing this thing out. And as I said, we're very, very close to doing that. And it will be our honor, amen, to be partners with the city of Forest Park, a city that is on the move, a city that is on the rise. And we can see Forest Park, and it's looking great, and it's moving forward. And I often say nothing happens by coincidence, accident, or mistake. There's a lady with me tonight, and she's going to come and have remarks. But she lived in Forest Park before there was a red light. And so to understand that time capsule situation was unveiled tonight, and I would just like to introduce to you Mary Williams. She's going to come and have some remarks, and there's some other people from Forest Park and areas that will come and have some remarks. We want you all to know that we're proud to be residents, business owners, and worshipers in Forest Park. Thank you.
To the Honorable Mayor and Vice Mayor, I'm not going to call everybody's name. I'll just say everybody that it takes to make up this body, governing body of Forest Park. We're glad to be here tonight. My name is Mary Williams. I live at 1183 Ironstone Drive. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. You mentioned Peggy Williams. Peggy and Mel, I think who was it? The capsule. Yeah, they had the key in the capsule. We moved to Forest Park at the same year.
1956.
I've been in Forest Park 59 years. Wow. I was here before. I was here before a whole lot of you was even born.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But I had my struggles. I say I, but we. But it was never anything that Forest Park didn't come to my aid, our aid. We struggled, and we had, little things that needed to be taken care of, and it was always took care of. I appreciate Forest Park. I have been in Forest Park, had the opportunity to go other places, and twice, but my heart was here. We had a garden right over there in Promenade, where Promenade, okay. We rented a garden over there because everything else was, all of the forest, everything was in I was sitting there listening at the capsule, for instance. And the capsule, some of that stuff in there, I was just like, wow, yeah, I remember all of that stuff. And I would have been right over in the center of that capsule, in my life, because I experienced it. I've been there. And I appreciate our first connection was with the police force. And we were very pleased with how the Forest Park handled it. And since then, there might be someone in here that remember me, know me, because I've been very active. We was very active in the community. Did a lot of volunteer. We live here, we work here, our kids went to school here. We had, when we moved here, we only had one. We ended up with 4. So three of them graduated from Winton Woods, and the other one graduated from, not Winton Woods, Forest Park. Yeah, that was before Winton Woods. But what I can say is that Forest Park is a wonderful place, and I wouldn't take nothing other than Forest Park to live. I love Forest Park. I just really appreciate Forest Park. And Chief Owens, I was in his office a lot. When he first, he might remember me, but he was always just right there. And he and his staff was just always meeting me at every one of my needs when we would confront, situations. But I just want to say that Forest Park is a wonderful place, and I love it. And I even had a daughter, my daughter, the youngest one. She moved away. She graduated and went away to college, and she decided I'll never live in Forest Park. I don't, but guess what? Recently, she decided that she was going to live in Forest Park. Okay? But anyway, I guess my time is up, isn't it?
Take all the time you need.
That was wonderful, Mother.
I wanted to say one more thing. The fire department. Oh my goodness. I could call them for anything. If something go wrong, after my husband passed and everything, and something would go wrong, I could call them, and they were right there to come in the house, go downstairs and show me what to do. Because, I didn't know nothing about no electric, all that stuff. My husband did all that. But anyway, it was all good, and I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mother. Mother.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
To the Honorable Mayor in his absence, to the Vice Mayor, City Manager, to Council, my Word family that's present here this evening, and to the citizens of Forest Park. My name is Fred Johnson. I'm a member of Word of Deliverance. I relocated here in 1989 and from Los Angeles, California, and I purchased a home in Forest Park. I've been a member of Word of Deliverance since 1998. So let me see, that would make 27 years. And I just wanted to talk about what it means to me to be a member of such a great faith-based organization that's located here in the city of Forest Park. One of the great things about being a member is when I joined the church, we were located on Southland Boulevard. And sitting up under Bishop Hilton, who's a great visionary, he saw the need of the community, that it was going to expand the walls of the church. And the vision was given to him to build a Family Life Center, which we transitioned to in 2006. And the great thing about that is that although we're a faith-based organization, we serve the multifaceted needs of the community at that location. It's great that you could come there on a Sunday and worship. It's also great that the facility, the state-of-the-art, multifaceted, multi-purpose facility also serves so many other different needs, like for citizens that need to vote. Our place is a location where you could come and vote for your elected officials. During COVID-19, when the world was shut down, people needed groceries. They could come to our facility and get groceries. Also, if you needed to get vaccinated, you could come to our facility and receive the vaccination. What I love about that is that we serve the individual, the three-part nature, the spirit, the soul, and the body. And it's so awesome to be aligned with a ministry that serves the people. And just like our pastor has a vision, I'm sure a council has a vision, and we're just delighted and excited about the opportunity to partner with the city of Forest Park to grow. And I hope to be here 25 years from now to be in that time capsule. All right? Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Larry Southall, and to the mayor in his absence, and the vice mayor, and to all council, and everyone that's here tonight. I won't be long. I can be, but I won't be. I won't be. But I just want to just say a few words as it relates to this transaction or the endeavor that we're embarking on with sort of a union with our Word of Deliverance Family Life Center and Forest Park. And I say that hopefully that I can say this in a way that it capsulizes the vision that we have for the city and the need that the city has for us. We're positive people from all facets of life, and I think not only do we have things to offer in terms of individually and collectively, but as a unit and as where we're going in the whole scheme of just being people and existing in the United States. There's a lot of things going on. So we need faith-based entities, city entities, all working collaboratively to make this happen. So I think this is a perfect scenario for Forest Park to grow, for Word of Deliverance to grow, but more importantly, to be what God wants us to be at this time. And for your resources, our energies working together to bring these visions and these thoughts that's going to be in this capsule, things that we're going to talk about and think about and want to happen, but it starts here right now, today. I think this, without going too far and saying a lot of things that's not appropriate, I think this merger is very important. It's going to really benefit all of us. So thank you for the time, but I really want you to feel the vision that we have for the community because we know what you have for us. God bless you. Thank you.
I want to thank you all very much for coming tonight.
Madam Chair.
Hi, my name is Iris Posey. I attend Word of Deliverance Family Life Center. I just want to say really quick, because I know I have 5 minutes, but it'll be limited. I live in Covington, Kentucky. I could have chose to go to a different church. There's many churches that are in Covington and in Cincinnati, but I didn't even hear of, I never knew that Forest Park existed. There was a family member that told me about Forest Park and about Word of Deliverance Family Life Center. So I came, I went, I saw, and I fell in love with the church. I fell in love not only with the church, but with my bishop and first lady as well. Since I've been there, I've grown spiritually. I've even grown financially. I've grown in many ways that I know without a doubt I would not have grown at any other church had I attended another church. Like the brother said, our church is very faith-based. My faith and God has really been strengthened and been nourished just by being in attendance of Word of Deliverance in Forest Park. Forest Park is, you all have a history. Covington also has a history, but I'm not here to talk about Covington. I'm here to talk about Forest Park. Forest Park, you all have a history, and I love the council. I love to see what I see. I love the diversity, which Covington doesn't have that. And thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank
Okay, we'll take one more in respect of time. I wish I could let everybody here speak, but unfortunately, that is not going to be possible.
Hi, my name is Kathy Golder. My mother lives at 1505 Waycross. She's been in Forest Park for about 52 years. We started out on Hamlet, then she had a house built on Lemon Tree, and there was only one other house there at the time. It was all woods because we would play with the raccoons. And then she had a house built on Waycross, and she's still there. The purpose for me standing up here is because of my father is deceased, so of course we help with my mom. And if it was not for the Word of Deliverance, my mother would not get as many services as she get now. My mother is able to go to the walking track because it's soft and it helps with her knees. And did I say it's free? Let me say that again. It's free, so that's her budget. So I'm thankful that she can do that. My mother has gotten mammograms. My husband has received prostate exams, eye exams at the Word of Deliverance, which my husband, men, don't like to go to the doctor, so he may have not had that, but I'm thankful that Word of Deliverance bring those types of resources to the people. My husband is, I'm not going to say my husband elderly. My husband is older, so that service really came in handy. So
We just, y'all point them out now.
me and my about 4 siblings, our 4 children graduated from Forest Park, some of them from Winton Woods. So again, we have a lot of history here. And again, I know what Forest Park can be, what it has been. I know that in every thing that I've been in with the mayor and I've been around, I know that we have asked so many times for some type of recreation center or something for the children, something where they can learn and go. I am an alumni, so I did get to see the high school before it was built. Beautiful facility. Even the elementary schools, beautiful. But after the school closes in the summer, our children need something to do. They need somewhere where they can expand their minds. And this is where I think Word of Deliverance could play a great part in that. Again, I think that it would be helpful for the children. I thank God that my mother and my husband and my family get services there. And I think that a correct collaboration with Word of Deliverance and Forest Park would be an awesome thing to help the community grow, us grow, and just us become one, because that's what we need, more togetherness. We need to know that we need each other. Everybody needs something. So thank God that we can get those things at Word of Deliverance. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Hello.
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 We've been having meetings at our church. First of all, my name is Teresa Burns. I'm an active member at the Word of Deliverance Ministry for the World, and we have been fellowshipped in the Family Life Center here in Forest Park. I'm a Hamilton County resident, but I serve in Forest Park. Okay. I'd just like to read this letter because I'm here because I'm just going to read from my letter so I won't mess up. Okay.
You served our military. You can go ahead. You could.
Okay. And this is why I'm here. Okay. To the mayor of Forest Park, Aaron Brown, and members of City Council. My name is Teresa Burns, a Hamilton County resident, homeowner for 24 years, and a proud United States Army veteran who knows the true meaning of value. I have been a member of the Word of Deliverance since 2014. and have partial ownership of the Word Family Life Center through my contributions of tithes and offering. We have always provided vital outreach and safe recreational space for individuals, families, and the community of Forest Park. This building carries a powerful legacy through health and wellness fairs, spiritual guidance, youth and family activities, and countless community events. Early last month, our bishop called a membership meeting. He presented to us appraisals for the Word Family Life Center and land values. I was deeply offended by one of them because the value does not reflect the true worth, not only in dollars, but in lives it has touched and the community it impacts. It does not provide the resources we need to reestablish ourselves, rebuild, or continue serving the community at the same level. We are not asking for favoritism. We are asking for fairness. A win-win outcome is possible when the true value is considered. We call on you to do what's right and ask that you do what's fair. The Family Life Center is more than just brick and mortar. It is a pillar of family and community. By devaluing our property, it will not only uproot our foundation, but it will also disrupt the well-established community outreach. Our votes place leadership in office, and it is our expectation that those entrusted with power will stand with the people. We can't put a value on legacy, and you can't shortchange it either. Don't undervalue the Family Life Center. What we have built is irreplaceable. We refuse to be dismissed. We know that this property will generate substantial economic impact that will help the Forest Park area to thrive for generations to come. Respectfully, Teresa Burns.
Good evening to everyone here and to City Council. I see so many familiar faces. I just stand here as Pastor Quinton Monroe, and I'm the pastor of Durrell Missionary Baptist Church, but I'm still a member of Word of Deliverance. And when I reflect back, I grew up in Forest Park, and as we were growing up, some of the pools and different things were closed down and places to go, but we could go to Word of Deliverance. And so Word of Deliverance is, as we talk about the partnership, you all have already been partners over the years. And so it's a great partnership, and to see an expansion and a stronger partnership would be great. But Word of Deliverance has been a place for the young people, for the youth, since I was young, since I was little. You could go there, play basketball, have youth night. You could spend the night at the church, have a safe space, play games, and all of that. So I just wanted to share that Bishop Hilton and Dr. Valda Hilton have been leaders that have always looked out for the young people and for the youth. And so I am appreciative, thank you for your time, and grateful for Word of Deliverance, and grateful for the city of Forest Park, because it helped shape me. I wouldn't be who I am today. And I've been different places. I've been to the White House. I've been all over the U.S. I'm in leadership in corporate America with Procter & Gamble, and I do other things. But I wouldn't be who I am today, even as a young man. And so they have trained leaders, top leaders, have come through Word of Deliverance. So I'm just want to echo the great leadership. They develop young people to think more about their lives, their future, going to college. They've given out scholarships so people can stay in school. They've done a lot of things. And so even though they may not say it and may not, they don't boast all the time, but they've done a lot and have spent a lot of money in Forest Park. And so we are grateful for Word of Deliverance and grateful for you all. Thank you.
Commissioner Dumas, did you want to speak? We will give you the opportunity, and we would definitely have to cut it off at that time.
Plan on speaking. Thank you for the opportunity, Vice Mayor and the council. I love Forest Park. Started out in Forest Park, lived here for about 32 years. Forest Park is a great city. I also love Word of Deliverance Family Life Center. So, and I don't want to say a lot, but I think that the opportunity for Forest Park to collaborate and partner with the Family Life Center is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. For many, many years, we've talked about wanting a community center. We've talked about wanting a place for our young people to go. And so we can do it now. We can take charge, move forward, and make it happen. And at some point, the amount of money really doesn't matter, because when you're talking about a life, it takes money to build, it takes money to buy, but you're talking about you guys. This council you would make history, because there's never, that's okay, I don't know. But there's never been a community center, activity center, a training center, education center, and you guys would be in the history books for making it happen. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Again, I want to thank you all for coming out, and I pray that things work out for the best interests of all involved. That's all we can do is pray.
Madam Chair, I just want to thank the Bishop Hilton for showing up this evening. We have a lot of good discussions, and appreciate his time, his effort, and his lovely wife. And I think we're very, very close to reaching an agreement. And I would like to suggest that we have a special council meeting on Monday. We call a special council meeting to discuss and possibly vote on this particular issue next Monday.
Okay, now's the time we're getting down to the business at hand that we're dealing with, so you don't have to stick around for that. You're welcome to leave. I really appreciate you all coming out tonight to try and help me look good. So, so thank you all so much for coming. Look forward
And
to
you know where we are now,
seeing you.
so we will see you.
I love that jacket.
I know. That's Central State.
All right. How you doing, sis? God bless you. Thank you.
Congratulations, my dear.
Congratulations.
God bless you. Thanks for coming out.
Congratulations. Yes.
Okay.
You done? All right. Congratulations. Yeah. Gonna do great things for us. Hey. The thing is, you impressed us.
Thank you, ma'am.
I mean, you came in, you knocked it out the park, wouldn't even know
Get out of
discussion.
here.
Thank you for coming.
You too.
Okay.
What's your name? Hi, nice to meet you.
What's up?
Hello,
Chris,
Pastor. How you
okay.
doing? Good to see you. Hi, nice to meet you. No,
So they will be reaching out to you to let you know when the next planning commission meeting.
Okay.
I didn't know you.
Wonderful. Love it. Thank you. Thanks for coming. All right. How you doing, young man? All right. Bless you. Thank you for coming.
Hello, Bridget.
Terrence
Nice to
Harris.
meet you. Good to see you again. Good to see you
Hey, how you
again.
doing?
Congratulations.
Thanks for coming out. Yes.
He's right there.
Kids
I
with
thought that
Forest
was
Park.
another baby.
When you're to come out.
So excited for you to get started.
Congratulations. Look forward to working with you.
It's like a little
Yes.
noodle. You gotta do
Very
it.
impressed.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, sir. Don Jones, I see you.
What's his name?
Okay, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, no, you're
Yes, she
you're
did.
good.
Sorry for your loss.
Okay, who came out 87? John Williams.
Oh.
Oh, look at my old yearbooks. I came out 89. Forest Park.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. See you.
Forest Park. Not Winter Woods. I went to Forest Park.
Thank you.
Right.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Okay, we're ready to continue with the agenda.
All right, thanks for coming out, sir.
The next item on the agenda, I need a motion.
Oh, we got to get back on track.
No, I'm sorry. I really
About to get back started.
skipped that. The next item on the agenda is reports of standing committee. Councilmember Adams.
Thank you, Ms. Mary. Thank you. Excuse me. Let me get my thoughts together. She was telling Ms. Mary to let me speak.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Whew, I'm sorry. Let me regroup. Thank you, Vice Mayor Holt. Yes, ma'am. It's a couple of, I want to just mention the Beautification Committee did the table decorations for the volunteer dinner. And I want to say thank you to the city of Forest Park for making the monetary donation for them to be able to do that. And I want to say thank you to the committee for taking the time to do a well-done table presentation that was also used as a raffle. So I wanted to say thank you for that. I want to thank Ms. Takia for making sure that they got the resources that they needed and helping them understand that process. We work with a very mature group of young ladies and gentlemen, and sometimes we have to figure out the best way to get things done. But Ms. Takia did a very good job working with them. So thank you, Ms. Takia. And that is all that I have for a report right now.
Do you have anything to add to the next work session?
Yes, ma'am. So the work session, there is a broken light or a light that is out right out here on Winton Road that would illuminate the parking lot that our police department, you reported it? Thank you. It would illuminate the parking lot for where the police department parks. I've had this great opportunity to take a simulation class with our police department, and even myself walking to my car, I recognize that not only is that light is out, but also there is no light in that parking lot. It is very, very dark. And so I'm just wondering, as a city, is there anything we can do to ensure that our officers are safe? I could not really see walking to my car, and these ladies and gentlemen risk their lives every day, and everyone's not happy with the work that they do. So I don't want anybody to ambush them, and I know that might sound kind of hard, but I just want to make sure they are safe. 3 other council members.
Where's the light out there?
The light is out, Vice Mayor, on Winton Road, but also in the parking lot itself, there needs to be more lighting. And so I just want to know if we can, if you like, Mr. Don, I will walk over there with you this evening. I'm going to volunteer Councilman Harrison and Councilman Sylvester to go with me, with us if you like, and maybe Councilwoman Clark as well. But yes, ma'am, it's very dark in that. Just because we did the simulation, you don't have to go. You don't have to go. But I just want to reiterate, it's extremely dark, and we need to have some lighting in that parking lot sooner than later. I'd like for that to become a priority if we can. Thank you.
Okay, Councilmember Clark.
Thank you, First Vice Mayor. Good evening, everyone. I just also would like to echo, the volunteer dinner was very good. It was a wonderful success. Thank you to all the different department heads that contributed to that and making it so successful. Thank you to Kia for, I'm sure you were able to get the food, the food vendor, which was good, as well as the other decorations and things. So it was a great time. Also had the opportunity to attend the Police Clergy Academy. I hope I'm saying that right, but it was last week. Now, they've got a series of classes. Unfortunately, my schedule doesn't permit me to go to all of them, but had one last week, and along with fellow council members, Harrison and Adams and what's your name? Sylvester. And it was really, really good. I was really good on that gun, except when I was moving. And I had to shoot the arms in the simulation. But it was really good because a lot of our clergy, we've got an excellent partnership with our police department and the clergy. And that's designed so that we can equip them with knowledge. They have a better understanding of how things work, what the processes are, what goes into conversations and questioning and the whole bit, even from routine stops to emergency situations. And our police department was absolutely top-notch professional, fully answered everything. We got to see a lot of the equipment they have now and what they're going to be using, and it's going to save lives. It's all about prevention, and I really want to say thank you to Chief Arns and the police department for that work that they were doing.
You have anything to add to the work session?
I would be interested in hearing about the lights. If we expand that a little bit, I've received some concerns from residents in the H section that lights have been out. I did send an email about that, and I know that they have a conversation with Duke, who has those poles, but perhaps we need a little bit more meat on that to see exactly what that process looks like from the time that it's reported to when they decide to put the ribbons on and so on, and maybe we can kind of figure that out, how they're doing those or prioritizing them a little faster. Other than that, that's all I have, Vice Mayor.
Okay, Councilmember Harrison.
Thank you, Madam Vice Mayor. Good evening to our residents. Once again, I just want to echo, yes, the dinner last week was fabulous. All the volunteers, thank you for coming out. We had a nice time because we couldn't do it without you. The food was great, so I think what we're going to do, hopefully we can use that same caterer when we have our Forest Park Veterans brunch, and that's going to be on the Saturday, the 8th of November at the Senior Center at 10 a.m. So we did have veterans in the audience today. We have veterans on the dais besides myself. And Commissioner, thank you once again for everything you've done for Hamilton County veterans, because without your voice, I mean, they wouldn't get the services that we need. So once again, thank you very much for that. Once again, to our residents, if you want to serve on a board or commission, please let us know. We need your voice. We need your work just to make this city that much better. So as I said earlier, if you do have an interest, please, let's get your application into our clerk of council. We'll interview you, we'll get you sworn in, we'll put you to work. Other than that, I have nothing else, and I do not have anything else for work session. Thank you.
Okay, I don't have anything to report. Next person, Dr. Moore.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Halt. Again, just to piggyback on the other council members regarding our volunteers, our city cannot run without volunteers, and our volunteers are our community partners. They're a faith-based community. They're citizens who don't live in Forest Park. They're citizens who do live in Forest Park and our businesses. So we just want to thank you for taking time out to serve our community. And also we want to thank our staff. It was an amazing event, and so we want to make sure that we do recognize Ms. Bailey and Jay Dennis and all the staff who helped out with that amazing event. Also, Commissioner Dumas, regarding veteran services. As a veteran myself, a retired veteran, we thank you for all the programming regarding veterans. So it doesn't go unnoticed. And so we just want to thank you for taking time to provide services for our veterans. And Council Member Harrison and I also served as in the Army. And so we just thank you for all of the service armed forces here. So that completes my report.
Do you have anything?
No, I do not.
Councilmember Sylvester.
Yes, thank you first, Vice Mayor Holt, and good evening to the resident of Forest Park. I do not have a formal report, but just to echo a follow-up as council members that spoke on, thanking the staff for a great volunteer event. I was totally surprised that I received a happy birthday and everybody came out. Oh, wait a minute, that was somewhere else. I'm sorry.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, but it was a good event, and just to make emphasis with the lighting. I know that you spoke on reporting that, but that area of the parking for the police, it does need to be reviewed and detailed to try to better present lighting for option of safety, because really someone really could easily be hidden in the area or stuck between a car that's out there or behind one of those trees. So during the course of the event that we attended out of this month on Thursday, they presented us scenarios in real life events that they approach every day and that we may kind of take for granted. But yeah, it was an effective program, and I want to thank Officer Ron Wilson for his direction and presenting the various points of introducing us to the what ifs. So we want to thank the police and his staff and Chief Orange for that. So other than that, only thing to add, I commented about the stormwater and also our signage. I know we have some top subjects that we're dealing with, so I understand that we might have to work through that in the coming weeks, but those are two things that I had on. So it's
Okay, so you're saying the lights and stormwater are your two items?
the stormwater and the signage, the sign out.
Oh, the sign out front.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Electrician's hired. Getting him here's the hard part.
The next item on the agenda is the mayor's report, and he didn't give me anything, but I'm gonna ask for the mayor. Can you give me an update on the light out front, on the sign?
We are installing the electric, and we do have the person hired, and I would expect it to be done before the end of the month. So that's what I've told staff, that we need to get that person in there to make sure that it happens. If not, we'll have to move on to a different electrician.
Okay, because these months are stretching out.
I know, they get long, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an electrical issue that we need to run completely new electric all the way out there from the board here at the city to make sure that there's not any other anything else on that circuit.
Okay, thanks. The next item is the city manager's report.
I'll keep it quick. I just gave my sign report. I just want to remind everyone that the mall's ongoing. Look at deconstruction. Take a look at it. It's coming down quick. It's on schedule, and we look forward to seeing that thing completely down by first part of next year. Also, I want to remind everyone that coming up on October 31st is Halloween. The city does celebrate Halloween, and it's from 6 to 8 p.m. And just everyone be careful. Watch out for kids, and make sure that everyone stays safe. I know that we're doing a trunk or treat at the...
Thank you,
Yes.
City Manager. I failed to report that. Yes, sir, we are having a family night October 31st. All council members are invited. Every resident in Forest Park is invited. There will be food, there will be candy, there will be games. We have a professional photographer there that is going to do free photos, family photos for people, so we can get your little ghost and goblin in their costume with their family. So we're doing that. Also, I want to say thank you to the city for supporting that cause as well, and that is being done with the Winton Woods PTA and the City of Forest Park.
Where's that at?
It's going to be at the library, the new library, and it's from 5 to 7, so it's during kind of like trick-or-treat times, so it's from 5 to 7.
Well, other than that, I stop my presentation here, and if anybody has any questions, I'll be glad to answer.
Okay. Moving on to other reports. Do we need to get an absence for the law director? Okay. John is not here, so there's the report. Moving on to Clerk of Council, Ms. Takia Bailey.
Thank you, Madam Vice Mayor. I'd like to report that ordinance numbers 29-2025 and 30-2025, as well as resolution numbers 36-2025 and 37-2025 was posted as required. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Moving on to unfinished business. We have none. Moving on to new business, I need a motion.
Motion to suspend the rules requiring the reading in full and read for the first time by title only. Ordinance numbers 29-2025 and 30-2025.
It's been moved in second. All in favor? Or is this
Roll.
voice?
Roll call.
Roll call. Can you call the roll, please?
Clark.
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Sylvester.
Yes.
Adams.
Yes.
Okay, next item, ordinance number 29-2025. Mrs. Sylvester.
Ordinance number 29-2025, an ordinance amending appropriation for current expenses and other expenditures of the City of Forest Park, State of Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025.
Yes, I move to adopt ordinance number 29-2025.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Can the clerk call the roll, please?
Discussion.
Okay.
Well, on the discussion, this is the fourth appropriation adjustment for the 2025 budget. Items within this reappropriation include council salary increase, additional REDI membership costs, fire, additional salary and professional service costs, TIF fund, county auditor's fee, the We Thrive grant expense, SEB loan payment, and fire district vehicle outfitting.
I just have a question, Mr. Jones. What was the additional ready cost?
I'm looking it up right now.
Thank you.
I think it's just to make sure that we have it fully appropriated. Find it. See it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's our regular monthly membership fee, or annual membership fee.
Of what?
Actually, less than we had last year.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But it's appropriated to pay that fee.
Okay. Will it be the same for next year?
Yes.
Okay, can the clerk call the roll on the motion?
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Sylvester.
Yes.
Adams.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
The motion carries 6-0. The next item on the agenda is ordinance number 30-2025. This is the first reading, and there will not be a vote on this one.
Ordinance number 30-2025, authorizing the city to impose a fee for police department records.
Okay, so we can move on. That's it. Next item on the agenda, I need a motion.
Motion to suspend the rules requiring the reading in full and read for the first time by title only resolution numbers 36-2025 and 37-2025.
Second.
Second.
These resolutions were posted 6 days prior to the meeting.
In the clerk column.
Holt.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Sylvester.
Yes.
Adams.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. Next item on the agenda is resolution number 36-2025.
Resolution number 36-2025, requesting the Hamilton County Auditor to place special assessments against various properties by the City of Forest Park Community Development.
This is my motion, and my item, and I move for adoption of resolution number 36-2025.
Second.
This resolution is authorize Hamilton County Auditor to levy a special assessment against properties where the city has cut the grass because the owner or person in charge has been unable or unwilling to do so. The special assessment will recover the actual cost to the city as well as a penalty charge and become part of the tax bill. With that, I urge adoption of resolution number 36-2025. Can the clerk call the roll?
Moore,
Yes.
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt.
Yes. The next item on the agenda is resolution number 37-2025, read by title only.
Resolution number 37-2025, amending the resolution setting rates of pay for civil and non-civil service employees.
Any discussion, Mr. Sylvester?
Yes, I move to adopt resolution number 37-2025.
Second.
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 Any discussion?
With this resolution, it updates the previous salary resolution to align with the current fire department contract and includes the addition of a part-time assistant recreation coordinator position.
Can the clerk please call the roll on the motion?
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0. This time here, you don't know already.
H.
Huh?
So H is
H.
H. Mr. Sylvester,
Yes, I motion to accept the general fund summary report as contained in the departmental reports.
is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 6-0. This will conclude our meeting. Is there any other business to come before council? Any other business to come before council? That meeting adjourned.